Hi, I'm Mark. This is Mark's Tech Vlogs on YouTube, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Switchbot. Also, stay tuned to the end of this video and I'll tell you how you can win one of two of these devices. So the Switchbot is one of the most innovative yet simple smart home devices I've come across. And the concept behind it is quite simple. What if you could make any button or switch smart? Now the Switchbot aims to do just that, and I'll talk more about it throughout this video. It retails at £25 and comes in a choice of black or white, with a nice small compact design. In the box you get the device itself, you get stickers for attaching it, including a spare, and you get an optional on-off switch accessory with a spare as well. This is for using it with on-off switches. It's powered by a C2 battery, which Switchbot say should last for up to 2 years, and then it uses Bluetooth 4.1, which gives it an open field range of up to 80 meters. In practice around your house, this is going to depend on the thickness of your walls and what some of your joists are made of and all that kind of stuff that interferes with signals. Setting it up is nice and simple, and there's some included instructions, or the Switchbot app talks you through it as well. And the way it works is pretty simple. Essentially, the Switchbot has a little arm, and when you activate it on your phone, that arm comes out and presses something. It kind of looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. It does, however, have two operating modes. Firstly, if you just want to use it to press a switch, such as the one on your coffee machine, then it works out the box. Just attach it in the right place and you're off. Secondly, if you want to use it for an on-off switch, then you need the extra accessory. To use it with an on-off switch, you need to head into the app and into the settings for the Switchbot device and choose the switch mode. This brings the little arm out slightly and allows you to hook the light fitting attachment round into the gap that's there. You then stick that accessory to the switch that you want to use it with and the Switchbot just below, and you can turn it on or off. This is slightly more complicated to get your head around, and I have made a tutorial video on this channel as well for you to check out. If I'm honest, I was quite sceptical about how well the tiny pad would stick, but so far after 2 weeks of use, it's been working fine and it hasn't come undone. In addition to this, if you want some spare stickers, say you move house or you want to change where it's stuck, then you can get some extra stickers for £5 on Amazon. Once it's all set up, you can turn it off or on using the smartphone app or just using the Apple Watch app, and that's it. It works for Apple or Android, and now your coffee machine or whatever button you've attached it to is smart. And if you look around online, you can see that people have attached to all sorts of things, from car keys to coffee machines, to thermostat buttons, to heaters, to switches. The kind of possibilities are really endless. If you can attach a switch to it, you can Switchbot it. And that's it. It's a great little device. It's really simple and it works really well. And if this was the end of the review, I'd be sat here saying, well, it's great. It's a really good price, but I'd like to see some voice control and I'd like to see out-of-home integration and a whole variety of other things. And that is something you can achieve with an extra accessory. So if you spend an extra £29, you can pick up a Switchbot Hub Mini. And this enables you to do all of those things that I just threw off the top of my head. And if you're buying kind of one or more of these switches, then I really think you need the Hub Mini. Because when you hook up one of the Switchbot devices to the Hub Mini, you can do things like control it out of home. This means you can switch on your lights when you're away. When you're using the Hub Mini, you can control it with a voice assistant. So it works with Amazon's voice assistant, it works with Google Assistant, there's Siri shortcuts for iPhone users, and you can even use it with IFTTT. This means you could do things like set a lamp to come on after 7 PM, whether you're at home or not. It also gets around the limitations of Bluetooth range. And so if you've got the hub, it then kind of relays that signal so you can access it on your phone wherever you are. So if you've got a particularly big house or thick walls that limit Bluetooth signal, as long as your hub is connected to the Wi-Fi and your hub is close enough to your Switchbot to pick up its Bluetooth signal, you can use that anywhere in your house. And then of course you can also cluster the scenes that you can add in the Switchbot app into this functionality with voice assistants or IFTTT. This means you can cluster commands or switches together, and so maybe have something that turns on all of the downstairs Switchbots, or maybe a kind of morning routine that turns on a bedroom lamp and your coffee machine downstairs. All in all, as you probably guessed from the length of this review, the Switchbot doesn't have hundreds of pointless features. It does one thing really well. And that one thing is enabling you to make any button in your home smart. One thing I have found is that if you've got a button that's slightly indented, such as one on my printer behind me, it does struggle to do that. But for everything else, for switches and buttons that stick out or flat ones, it works well every single time. And if what you want is a way to activate something from your smartphone, then you don't need anything else. You just need the Switchbot and the app and you're good to go. However, if you like things like out-of-home control and voice control, then you certainly need to think about picking up one of our hubs as well. And finally, as I said at the start, I've got a couple of these to give away. Unfortunately, because of postage and there being batteries in them, you need to live in the UK to take part in this. However, it's really simple if you want to get involved, and I'm going to run this competition until the 15th of October 2020. If you'd like one, all you need to do is make sure you're subscribed to my channel, that you like this video, and then comment below and tell me what in your home would you stick this Switchbot to. I hope you guys have found this video helpful. Do consider giving it a like and subscribe. If you've got any questions or comments or issues, do stick them below and I will try and answer those. As with all of the products that I review, this is a product I'm genuinely using around my house, and so I have answers on how to use it on kind of an everyday basis. If you want to know how to attach it to an on-off switch, I have put that video up as well, and I will see you guys again soon.